everybody, I'm Starla.
I'm Mik.
And we are
Our Family Plays Games. Yeah.
And welcome back.
Welcome back, y'all.
Another week?
Another week. And it's going now, this was an exciting week because as we speak now, we're in Des Moines, Iowa.
Yes. So when you are watching this episode, we are currently at the Cardboard Caucus in Des Moines, Iowa.
Doing stuff.
So we taped the show a little bit early so we can have it ready for you.
Yes.
So we hope you guys are going to enjoy it.
But it's going to be a good show. It's going to be a good show.
Because this week, we're going to talk about 5 games that are accessible and will attract non-gamers.
Yes. And I have some caveats, but we'll talk about that in the heart of the show.
You always got a caveat.
I got caveats.
Well,
I got caveats.
I have 5.
Or criteria. I have criteria to my 5.
I have criteria as well.
You do?
And then Mik has 5.
Yes.
And as you guys know, my 5 are going to be better.
No. Well, we'll talk about that too, about the last list we had. The last list we had.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, but before we get into the heart of the show, we're going to hear a word from our awesome sponsor.
KTBG. Let's do it, family.
Board games that bring the fun to the table. Kids Table Board Gaming has a variety of colorful, fun games like Fossilis, Wreck Raiders, Creature Comforts, and their upcoming game, Power Plants. These are games your family will enjoy, and they are perfect for a family game night. Check out their entire catalog at www.kidstablebg.com. All right, KTBG.
Yes. All right.
Well, coming up this week, it's going to be the Kickstarter release of Power Plants.
October 26th.
Yes.
That's when the Kickstarter is kicking off.
So Power Plants, of course, is published by KTBG and designed by Adam E. Dalton.
Yes. And it's a very cool game.
Well,
now, let me tell you.
I can't say cool. I'm going to say
that's true. It's true.
Because some of those plants got some strain.
Boy, basically you're tiling.
Yes,
and it's very friendly. No, it's not friendly.
No, it's not friendly.
Golly. Okay, so it's a family game. It's a family game.
But you're gonna have a little take that.
And you're gonna have fun. But you're gonna be beating up on some folk.
Oh God, yes.
Because we beat up on each other. But it was fun. Because you kept, one of the plants, you have different plants. In the because you're a wizard and you got all these crazy plants that you're trying to put in your garden.
These interesting plants.
Yeah, and so some of these plants, all the plants got different powers that you activate. Each turn, and some of them you get to steal, and you have little sprites that kind of help you in the garden to really do things. They're like your little minion.
Yes.
You're like your little minion, and sometimes you can jail your opponent's minion.
Well,
and she was jailing my minion.
I don't know if it's jailing per se.
It had a little jail on it. You were kidnapping my minion.
No. What it says is to capture.
You were kidnapping.
And what you didn't seem to like is when I captured them, I put them under a lid.
And you should have put them under. I said, why are you putting them under a lid? I put yours in a nice little area.
I put them. They were captured.
I tell you.
And so the interesting part are the plants.
Yes.
Now my favorite plant.
What's your favorite plant?
Is the starflower.
Yes, the starflower.
Because it's a star like Starla. And the starflower gives you gems.
Now I like that. What is that? The honey leaf.
The honey leaf is spooky.
I like the honey leaf.
Oh, I guess it's got honey.
That's Snapjaw.
No, the honey leaf has honey dripping from it.
Yeah.
The Snapjaw will eat you.
And that was the Snapjaw that basically was taking your sprites away.
That's right.
Ooh, Snapjaw something serious, but it's an area control. Game.
Area majority. Yeah.
At the end of the game, you got to have the more sprites in an area to get that get the points.
Get the points for that.
And it's a really cool little
interesting game.
family weight game
and
that I think.
Plants is coming out, and you guys got to check out.
Yes,
the Kickstarter.
and I think families can really get into it because the rules are not that hard, and it's really cool. But now remember, like we always say, for all of our Kickstarters, it's going to change because we play with a prototype.
Play with a prototype.
Yeah.
So we understand that some of the things are going to be different.
Yeah.
But I think the base of the game is going to be the same. They're definitely not going to get rid of Starflower.
No, they're not. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. But I know, who knows? They might add some stuff.
They might.
That's the cool thing about Kickstarter. They might add stuff.
And they could change it to a Starla flower.
And they ain't gonna change. Please don't change it no Starla flower.
It could change to a Starla
There's no Starla flower.
That would be nice.
And what Starla flower gonna do?
The Starla flower gives you gems. It's friendly.
Oh, it's friendly. It ain't friendly. It's gonna bite you. It's gonna bite you. It's gonna bite you.
Friendly plants.
Friendly.
Yeah,
That's right.
Be sure to check out Power Plants on Kickstarter starting October 26th.
Yes.
So now, next up.
It's Ask OFPG. Yeah.
Okay. So
all right.
What do you have for Ask OFPG?
Okay. All right. This is what I have for us.
Okay.
Now it's from N20 Games on YouTube. He asked.
Right.
Now I know N20 Games. He's been around. I like him. He's cool. He said, when you teach someone a new game, which of you prefers to take on the role of teaching the rules? Me. That's me. No. It depends, because if it's something like Ticket to Ride or Splendor, that's you, because you know how to do those well.
Well, I mean, there are a couple of games
that
I will take on to teach.
9% me.
I'm not the best game teacher, but neither is he.
Woo! I try, family. I try.
Since we moved into this hobby,
I try.
It has always been Mik's role.
Yes.
To teach the games.
Yes.
And he gets all frustrated.
Yes.
But it's because he doesn't understand how we learn. And we've talked about that.
But we've done a better way where that I ask you, I said, well, Starla, what do you want to know about the game?
Yeah.
And you start asking me questions.
Right.
And we get around, because you say, like, okay, how do I win? What's the end game? What's the purpose? Why am I getting points to end this game? How do I win it? We start from there, and then we go,
because we
deeper
talked
in.
about this in another episode about how to teach people games.
Yes.
And my husband and I talked about it. We know the ways to teach.
Yes.
But sometimes he doesn't remember, because he wants to give you the background of the game.
I want to give
He wants to tell you all about that.
I want to give you everything.
I don't want to hear all that. I just want to, let me ask you some questions.
Yes.
How do I win?
And that's cool.
And so,
that's cool.
But once he gets to that point, we just answer the questions. We can put the game on the table and get started. But normally he teaches.
Yes.
And that's how we start.
And that first game was always a tester anyway.
It's a test.
That I win, and then everything else I start losing. When you learn it, then after that I start getting beat, y'all.
That's the way we always let him. He usually teaches. But if we go out to someplace else, if they need someone to demonstrate a game, there are certain games I like to demonstrate, such as Ticket to Ride.
We can go back and forth. Yeah.
And then I just taught code names to a group of people.
Yes, you did. You did code names. You did code names. Yeah. So all right. So thank you, N20, for that question. Now, from Ron and Roberta on Facebook, they said, my husband and I were interested to know, what are some of Grant's favorite games to play with both of you? We know Catan is a favorite. Well, we have Grant. So we have King of Tokyo.
King of Tokyo.
But I think he's getting a little bit older for that now, because that was when he was younger that he was playing. He loved that. But I think growing up is, I think now it's...
Well, I know he likes Lords of Waterdeep.
Yeah. Quacks.
He likes Quacks of Quedlinburg.
Yeah.
He likes Potion Explosion.
Potion Explosion.
He really liked that one.
Yes.
He liked Fossilis.
Yes, he liked Fossilis. That was cool.
So there are quite a few new games that we put on the table that he really takes to.
And he took to the preview of the Kickstarter we did with Dog Park.
He liked Dog Park. And then he also liked the Kickstarter of Robot Quest Arena.
That's right, he did. So
there are a lot of games that we put on the table that he likes.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So so there, Ron and Roberta, there you go. All right, so now I have Haley and Michael. We had some questions from them last episode.
Okay.
They gave us some more. They have 2 questions.
Okay, where are they from?
Huh? They're from Twitter. They're from Twitter.
Okay.
From Twitter. The first one.
Okay.
What is your favorite Halloween candy?
Oh, Halloween candy.
You want me to go first?
Yes.
I'm gonna go first. I usually let ladies first, but it looks like you have issues. You have issues. So my first Reese's peanut butter cup. Reese's peanut butter cup. Love it.
Well, you know what? Since we have been on this weight loss journey,
I haven't had none of that.
We have not had a candy bar literally in a year.
Yes.
Over a year.
We
have not bought one candy bar.
One.
When we're in the grocery store, we're looking at stuff and it's like, I'm not going to buy it. But if we have any candy for Halloween, I'm going to go with the Snickers.
Snickers?
I love the little mini Snicker bars.
Oh, you know what else I like? Blow Pops.
Oh, Blow Pops.
Blow Pops. Oh my God, I love Blow Pops. And what's the one with the, the owl that said you had licked about 15 times?
Tootsie Roll Pops.
Tootsie Roll Pops.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
All right, y'all got us thinking about candy.
Oh, see, y'all tempting us. You're tempting us. Haley and Michael, you're tempting us.
No candy.
Don't do that. All right, so that's Halloween candy. And that's coming up, too.
It's coming up soon.
Coming up. All right, second question that Haley and Michael had.
Okay.
Handwritten letters. Now, this is an interesting one.
Okay.
Handwritten letters are a lost art.
Yes.
When is the last time you wrote a letter by hand and mailed it to someone?
Probably the last time I wrote a letter.
I don't know.
I don't even know if it was a letter. I think I probably did postcards. And I'm going to take you way back to the 90s.
Whoa, that's the last time you did that?
I think the last time I sent a letter was probably maybe 99.
You sent something to me?
No, I haven't sent you a letter. I've never sent you a letter.
Oh, no, because we're always with each other.
Yeah, we're always with each other.
Yeah.
So it has to be, I think, when I used to travel a lot before we met. 99, 2000.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
What?
Well, no, that's not a letter. That's an invitation. I was thinking about our wedding.
No.
And those weren't handwritten either. They were printed.
They were printed and gone.
Thank you cards. That's not a letter either.
Christmas cards, but...
Oh, but that's not a letter.
That's not really a letter.
Well, I mean, we didn't even send Christmas cards last year.
No.
That's
because the pandemic messed up everything.
So that's a tough one. I mean, for me, I think the last time my mother was still alive, I used to send my mother letters because I was living in Seattle and my mother was in Houston. So I would send her letters and I would send postcards when I would travel.
Yeah.
So it's probably...
I can't even remember when I did the last time.
It was definitely 20 years ago.
Because you write little notes and stuff to throw in the packages and stuff like that, saying, "Hey, here it comes something." I did that recently when I had to send a prototype to another content creator. I just put like, "Hey, here goes something." I know that's a note.
That's a tough one, but I know for me it's probably been at least 20 years since I did something.
And saying that, maybe I need to do a letter to somebody.
I don't even pay bills by mail anymore.
No, I don't. No.
I mean, I don't even know when last time I bought a stamp.
Me
because we pay everything.
We paid stamps. I got stamps. We got stamps.
I'm just saying, for my bills, I pay my bills online.
That's true.
On my phone, on the computer.
And then you have that auto pay where it just comes through and just take it.
That's a good question. I mean, that's a good question for anybody. When's the last time?
When was the last time you did a handwritten note?
That's making us think.
All right, so the last one for this episode is from Evan Diesel.
Okay.
And that's Evan. He has a channel called Evan Diesel. He's a cool guy, cool content creator. Love him. And he's coming from YouTube.
Okay, YouTube.
All right, he said, here's a question. What's the farthest you would travel for a board game con? Would you go to Florida, like the Dice Tower Con, or some other place that would be like a vacation? I want to go to Essence.
We will go to Germany.
I want to go to Essence.
UK.
Yeah, UK.
Australia. Send the invitations. We will come.
Yeah, I'll go there. It don't matter.
Send the invitation. We will come.
Through this hobby and what we've been doing, with OFPG, we've met so many people, either online or through email or Facebook or social media. We've met so many people all over the world. So we'll go.
And we're doing our first travel now. We're in Des Moines, Iowa.
Yeah.
So we traveled from Omaha, Nebraska to Des Moines, Iowa. So we are ready to travel now that things are a little bit better.
Yes.
We're traveling.
We're traveling. It's getting better. So next year, we're going to be really going.
We're going to be going.
We're going to be really going. So thank you for that question, Evan. Thank you so much.
And I want to say to people that when you give us comments and questions on YouTube, we respond, we'll answer it on the show. It may not be the next show, but on one of the shows, we're going to answer your question. We're going to do that. So, family, keep sending the questions in. Keep asking them because we're going to answer them. And, hey, we just have fun doing it because, you see, we be thinking and talking about it. You know, we talking about it. So, please, keep sending in those questions. Really do. All right, so next up is board game news.
Here we go.
Okay, board game news.
I did my sound effect. I did my sound effect. All right, so I got some things from the Essence Spiel 2021. You know, the convention that just passed. They announced a whole bunch of games.
Okay.
Well, I got it from Yellow. Excuse me. They announced a big game.
Okay.
King of Tokyo Monster Box.
Oh.
Big old game. It's due out the end of 2021 this year, and it will feature 10 monsters.
New ones?
No, 10 monsters that they already have, but it's a whole bunch of them.
Cyber Bunny?
No.
Oh.
No. Unfortunately, no.
What is their problem with Cyber Bunny? I love Cyber Bunny.
They got Cyber Cat, Kitty, or whatever that thing is.
Okay.
Yep. They have Cyber Cat.
All right.
Yep. So no Cyber Bunny. Yeah. But they're gonna also have in this box the power up cards, the Halloween expansion, the evolution cards, everything that we had to pay for is gonna be in all one box. It's gonna have a dice tray, and then other power up cards that were promos. They're gonna throw it all in this box.
Okay.
So they're kind of saying, you know, since this is a really gateway game for families, you'll have so much material in this box to really get you going.
Sounds good.
And I think that's pretty cool. So, end of 2021, it's called King of Tokyo Monsters Box.
Okay.
Monster Box. Yeah, there we go. So now, also at Spiel 21, it was an interesting game that I found. It's called 1923 Cotton Club and designed by Paul Carlos. They're from Spain.
Okay.
They're from Spain.
Okay.
And it's published by Looping Games. Now the BGG headline says, "Run a club in 1920s New York to make it the most successful in town," in Harlem.
Okay.
It has a lot of, African American, characters from that time. Now, with the gangsters they have on there, they were all one color, but they could, because we did have some, gangsters that were, our color, so I wish, hopefully they can maybe change that or do something with that. But the game is really interesting. I mean, because that's a part of African American history that was really unique during that time.
What's interesting to me is that a different country, Spain, is interested in a history that happened in New York, Harlem. Yeah. Which, I mean, I guess anybody can be interested. Okay.
Now, apparently it was sold at Essen, and it was sold out.
Oh.
And I couldn't really find anything else of when it's going to come to America, or if they're going to do a reprint or something like that, because it's a part of their 1900s series. They did a lot of games from the 1900s, and this was one of them. And I'm trying to see what's going on with that, because I want that game.
I would like to know more about it for sure.
I
want to know more about what they've done and how it was developed.
Yeah.
And, what type of input did they get from African Americans in New York, and did the history? Did they do the research? I would like to know more about it before I say I want it.
Yeah, because it had a lot. It had Langston Hughes on there. It had Cab Calloway. I mean, all the people from that time was on in the cards and stuff. And I just want to check it out and see what's up. So that's something I really want to find out more about.
Okay.
All right. So now I want to say again. Let's see. Let me get right there. Okay. Gloomhaven. Gloomhaven. Now, we all know about the big boy from Cecil Fair. We know about the big boy, the game, and then Frosthaven coming right behind it.
Frosthaven.
Love it all. I love it. Well, they have a PC game that has been in early access on Steam, which early access is kind of like they still working on it and stuff, and you can get it, and kind of try it out when it's kind of in the beta version. Well, on the 20th, it came out fully. Oh. It was released full. And it's from Asmodee Digital and Flaming Fowl Studios. They did it. And it was out. It's out on the 20th, and I'm gonna try it out.
Of course, because you love.
I love Gloomhaven, and I'm gonna try it out. Yes.
So, yeah, of course you will.
Yes,
of course.
Now, also, I want to reiterate: we have Keymaster Games is having a pumpkin carving contest. Yes, pumpkin carving contest. Yes, and
our painting.
We're gonna paint.
We're painting.
We're gonna paint because I think in the last episode, if you saw why we paint, it's kind of a tradition that we do.
We paint our pumpkins.
Yes. Now, for everybody else on their Facebook page, they're going to have a post that you can place all your entries to, if you want to enter into this contest. Now, again, the contest will have one judged winner and one random winner. And they want you to put in your submissions on that Facebook post on October 25th to October 31st. So head over to their Facebook page to get more information and check out and see what's going on. So we're definitely going to try it. Now,
so also, we'll be showing off our pumpkins in a later episode.
And then also it's to celebrate, and also the theme is about campy it's about campy creatures. Yes.
Yeah, campy creatures.
And they want you to really look at their campy creatures games and to kind of get it from that. So yeah, check it out.
They've got stencils and all that, so you can make your carvings. So
and we're gonna have the pumpkin carving templates, so you can have it. We're gonna place it down in the description so you can go to it and check it out. But remember, it's going after their campy creatures deduction and bluffing game.
Yes.
So there we go. All right, so we got that going. And now, last but not least,
this is the big one.
It's a big one, family. We are going to celebrate our 100th episode
in 3 weeks.
November 14th. Yes, we've been doing it that long.
Yes. Well, I mean, 100 episodes. But actually, I was looking at our channel. We have like 140 videos.
Yeah, but those are previews. But
I mean,
our
previews
episodes
and playthroughs.
Yeah,
and
but our episodes, we did 100.
Episodes were 3 weeks, 100 episodes.
Yes. So now we're going to do a giveaway.
A big giveaway. A blowout giveaway.
Now
you want to be a part of this.
The winners are going to be drawn on our 100th episode.
Yes.
Yes, you're going to be drawn out. Now, to enter, we need your name and just let us know what is your favorite episode.
Yes.
And in the subject line, place 100 episode contest. 100 episode contest in the subject line. Then your name and give us your favorite episode.
Now let's be clear. We want to make sure you have both. If you just send us a name and don't include your favorite episode, we're kicking it out.
We're kicking it out.
Because we want to talk about it. So if you are chosen as a winner, we want to say this winner and their favorite episode was whatever. So
yes.
Your name and your favorite OFPG episode.
Now, now start entering now, but the contest will stop taking entries by Wednesday, November 10th. So you have until Wednesday, November 10th to enter into this contest. All right. So we'll put all the information below, and Grant probably showed it already, but that's what we're going to do. Now let's give you some of the names of some of the publishers that are going to send us games so we can go ahead and give it to y'all.
Yes.
It's Keymaster Games, KTBG, our sponsor, baby. Brotherwise Games, North Star Games, Cephalfair Games, Gloomhaven, yes, and Asmodee, and also Dire Wolf Games. Yes, they're gonna do it.
And we may have some more publishers by next week.
We may have some more.
Right now, those have committed to send us some games, so we don't know what games we're giving away, but you need to enter because we got some good ones coming.
Yes, we do. So we're just excited for this. So remember, start entering now, and then it's all the way up to Wednesday, November 10th. To enter. Yes. All right. So that's it for me.
That's it.
That's it for me. Oh, I definitely want to show some of the games that came in just recently.
We got some more new games.
We got some more new games. Well,
yes.
one, yeah. So we had a Kickstarter came in. That's what we got. So this is one we got from Cosmos, and that's the Crew Mission Deep Sea. Now this is the sequel from the Crew. I think it's the Deep Space one.
Yes.
You know, and it's supposed to be a trick-taking game that's co-op. Now, I know that's a lot on you, but I'm trying to rope it in, family, through the trick-taking, because she loves trick-taking.
I do.
And I'm trying to see if she'll do the co-op, kind of, sort of.
We'll see what happens.
I'm trying to get her there. So thank you, Cosmos, for this.
Thank you, Cosmos. We appreciate it.
And then also, I got this Kickstarter that came in.
Oh, my goodness.
Got some boxes here. Got some boxes.
How you going to, can you reach all those?
Is the Dinosaur World Kickstarter from Pandasaurus.
Yeah.
Got that. You got this one. We're excited about this one. And then also I got the hybrid pack, the water pack, and the Ice Age pack.
We are big fans of Dinosaur World, Dinosaur Island.
Dinosaur Island.
But I told her, we can't wait to try this out.
Yeah, I told her I don't think it's hooligans this time, because she didn't like the
hooligans.
You like the hooligans?
Because we needed someone to sacrifice to the dinosaurs.
You know the hooligans don't get eaten.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't get eaten. They don't. It's the regular people that get eaten.
I thought we let the hooligans get eaten.
No, the hooligans are always messing up your park.
Oh, well, that's true. They do tear things.
Yeah,
well,
that's the hooligans.
Sacrifice.
No, you don't want to sacrifice. But see, in this one though, in Dinosaur World, it's bad for your people to start getting eaten. Well, it's bad for business. Okay. And I mean, really, you get penalized. Okay. So I like that. Okay. So you're really trying to build up.
Well, when we had Dinosaur Island, I mean, when I had my park, I tried to keep my security up. Yeah. You know, but sometimes it just wasn't enough for the exhibitions or the exhibits that I had.
But I definitely want to try this out because it says it's really, really fun. Okay. Yeah. So it's fun. So Pandasaurus got that to me. Let's see. And the last one's from Cosmos again. Now, this is The Adventures of Robin Hood, where it's kind of co-op, kind of, sort of. But I can play it solo. I can play solo, but it's where, you know, it's kind of open world game where you're Robin Hood and his merry men, you know, trying to fight off, you know, the sheriff of Nottingham and stuff, and kind of like you're going around adventuring, and the story unfolds in front of you. So it's really cool. This was, you know, real big. You know, it was on the Spiel des Jahres. You know, I think it was nominated for that. So yeah, it's really cool. So I want to try it out.
Right. So those are the new games we've received.
Yes.
And they are awesome.
Yes, they are.
So next up, we're going to get to the heart of this episode.
Yes.
And we're going to talk about games that will attract non-gamers, and those games are accessible to non-gamers.
Yes, we're going to get them into the hobby, but they got to find them, and we don't want them. They want it hard to be able to find them games. So here we go.
All right. Heart of the episode. 5 games.
Yes.
I have 5.
Yes.
And you have 5.
Yes, I do.
But seems like we have a problem.
We had a problem last time.
You know, we have a problem because you got a different criteria than mine.
No, but tell her who won last time.
I'm gonna get to that.
The worker placement
I'm gonna get
episode.
To that. Okay. But your criteria is wrong. And see, if you had the right criteria for the worker placement list, you may have. No, you wouldn't have won.
No, what?
My list was just bad. But for the worker placement games, we forgot to say last week.
Yes.
I won.
Yes, you did.
More people like my list than Mik's list.
Yes.
And it was almost like 3-1.
Yes.
And for every 3 votes,
I was like, man. I was like, what?
So, yes.
Okay.
And I think we're going to have the same thing this week.
I don't know.
My games are going to resonate more.
I don't know.
With people.
I don't know.
Okay, well, let's see.
I don't know.
So, these are 5 games that I believe will attract new people to the hobby.
Okay.
And it's accessible because what we were talking about is that some people don't have a flag near their home.
No, they don't.
They may not have a game store near them, or they may not have access to a Barnes and Noble that have games, but they can go to a Target or a Walmart.
Yes.
Or if push comes to shove, they can go to Amazon.
Yes, if push comes to shove.
If push comes to shove.
And then I'm talking about the ones who are kind of intimidated to go into like a game store or really don't know what to do, but they're in Target or Walmart or another big box store, because you can find some stuff in Kohl's now. Yeah. But you know, they're in there say, well, hey, you know, got some people coming over, want a game. That looks pretty cool.
And
Let's
so
go over
these
there.
are some suggestions for people when you're out there at Target or Walmart or, wherever you may see games. These are some games you may want to think about. There are a whole bunch of games at these stores.
A whole lot of
and I've seen
games.
A whole bunch that I was just like, are they still on the shelf? Why are those games even in existence anymore?
Let me tell you, Target,
why they're there.
Target is doing well in building up the games.
Yes.
And there's a lot of games they have now that are modernized.
But modern classics. They need to cull some of their games.
Yeah, they do.
And get some of that bad stuff off the shelf. Some of that stuff is just like...
And some of it's crazy.
They need to get rid of it.
There's some crazy stuff out there.
But...
Yes.
I have a great list that I can't wait to share it with you. You want me to go first or you gonna go
first? You go first since you won.
Okay.
You go first.
So I'm going to go as always in alphabetical order.
All right.
And the first game on my list is one of my new favorites, and that is Azul.
Azul. Okay.
And it's by Plan B Games, 2 to 4 players.
Yes.
Now, Azul is pattern building. Don't look at my list.
I'm not.
Pattern building, in-game bonuses, tile placement, set collection. Now, I explained to you guys when I first, learned Azul, learned about the game, I didn't like it.
That was when it first came out.
And it was because it was not taught to me correctly.
Yes.
And I just didn't catch it, because for me, games have to click. They have to make sense. And the way this guy taught it, it didn't make sense. But now that I have been taught the right way, the game clicked.
Yes.
And I think this is a great game for newcomers, especially if they have an analytical mind. You like to put things together. You like puzzles.
That's true.
Azul, and it's got chunky pieces. The tiles are chunky, so they feel good in your hand. And I mean, it's not hard to figure out.
No.
You're just building patterns. You're making this beautiful pattern with different colors. Azul. That's my first choice, and I think people will like it. And they can find it at Walmart, Target, Amazon.
That is a good one.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
What you have?
Okay. Coming off, you did it alphabetical order?
I did alphabetical order.
Hold on, let me see how I can do alphabetical order.
I always go alphabetical order because I don't want to show
I'm just going to throw them out.
Okay,
I'm just going to throw them out because I'm just throwing them out. Summer Camp. By Buffalo Games. By the very good designer Phil Walker Harding. And Summer Camp you can definitely find in Target. That's one of them Target exclusives. That you can walk in, and it's not hard. It basically teaches card drafting.
Yeah, it's a simple game.
Yeah, it just teaches card drafting.
It's simple.
Yeah.
Anybody can learn to play it very quickly.
Simple rules.
But it's definitely for a beginner.
Yes.
Now, if you've been in the hobby for any period of time, you're not going to go and grab Summer Camp.
No, I think it's something that is almost to kind of like people that's been in the hobby for a while. I think it could be a nice little filler game or something just to have fun, just real light, nothing heavy on the brain, just to have fun.
Maybe a filler, but if we're still looking at people who are really non-gamers and new to the hobby, I think they like Summer Camp.
They would really like that. Yeah, and I think it's a really good game. And it's accessible, definitely at Target.
Yes, it is.
Yes. Yeah. So what's your next one?
My next one is Codenames.
Yes.
Codenames
you can find it
by CEG.
You can find that everywhere.
That is 2 to 8 players. Now, this is the party game.
Yes.
Now, some of you may say it's a co-op. I don't think it's a co-op.
Not really
it is teams. It is teams.
Yeah.
And I like team games.
Yes, you do.
I don't care for co-op games.
No.
Now, I just took this game to my job. We had a game day at work, and I was able to teach this game. And we had 2 teams of about 6 people on each team.
Yeah.
Had a blast.
Yeah.
We played 2 games of Codenames. Everybody loved it. So now we have a copy of Codenames at the office. So next time we have a game day, we can pull out Codenames. Cool. They loved it. It's a word game. I mean, anybody can figure this out.
Yeah.
You're just figuring out words. You're trying to make sure you get all your agents in, but you have to use one word to help your team figure out the word you're looking for.
Yes.
And so it's a lot of fun. It's a good game. It's a good game, and it's great for big numbers.
Yes, it is. It's great.
They said 2 to 8. We had 12 people playing because we had 6 on each side, but it was.
Well, they said the optimum player count is like 6. 3 on each side. But I mean, you can do anything.
We had a lot of people that everybody wanted to play, so we just did 2 teams of 6. It was 12 of us.
That's cool.
I didn't play, so actually it was 13.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't play. I was doing the rules and stuff, and I was helping everybody. But yeah, it was fun.
That's cool. That's a good pick.
So,
good pick.
Codenames.
Codename. My next one.
Okay.
Downforce.
Oh.
Downforce.
Yes.
By Restoration Games.
Okay.
And they have, you can find that in a lot of places now, especially Target, because they have like the slim down version of the Target.
Is that the only store you looked at, Target?
No.
Okay, because everything I'm hearing from you is Target.
No, I'm just saying.
I went 3 different places.
I know, but I'm just saying this is very accessible to folks.
Okay, yeah, Target
and
is
it's
accessible.
Downforce.
If you have a Target in your area.
Yes. If you have a Target in your area, and it just basically kind of has, it's a very gateway game, a very family weight game, and it kind of teaches hand management and auction and bidding, because you're racing around the track, and it's racing game.
It's a racing game.
It's a really cool family game.
We love it. We love it. I think that's a great choice for non-gamers who are new to the hobby, and
because it's simple rules,
and it's something that I think when they pick it up. If they pick that game up, they're gonna want to try it.
They're gonna want to because it looks exciting, and kids gonna really love it.
And you got the cars. Downforce.
And then they have like kind of rules, modeled for kids.
Yeah.
They have rules for kids and stuff like that, make it a little bit easier for them and stuff. So it's a really cool game.
That's a good one.
We love Downforce. We love Downforce. All right, so next one.
All right, my next one. And this is for the non-gamer. Maybe you're an empty nester.
Okay.
It's just you and your husband, or you and your wife, or you and your significant other.
Yes.
And that is patchwork.
Oh, yes.
We love patchwork.
We love patchwork.
And it's a great 2-player game.
Yes.
Not too hard to play. And actually, there's a guy at my job. He and his wife love patchwork.
Yes.
And they're kind of new to the hobby. They've been buying a few games. And, I'm the resident game expert.
You're the resident game expert now. We all are. We all are.
So patchwork is a great game.
Yes.
Now, patchwork is grid cover. So you've got this little square grid. And you're going to build this quilt.
Yes.
With the different patches and their different shapes. So it's like putting a puzzle together.
Yes.
So it's an easy game.
It's an easy game.
Puzzle together. And then you got currency.
You have buttons.
The buttons are your currency. So it's really easy. You pick a piece and place a piece. That's it. Pick and place. Pick and place. That's it. And
the cool thing about patchwork, it comes in different, like it has an Americana version. Yeah. We have the Halloween version that we're going to play, for Halloween. Yeah. And they have a lot of different versions out there that's pretty cool. I think they have like a Christmas version too.
I don't know about that one, but I know about those.
but it's really cool. So that's a good pick.
Okay, what's your next one?
My next one is one that you can find a lot of places too.
Okay.
And it's a gateway. And it's something that we don't have in our collection, and we probably never will.
Okay, I can't wait to hear this one.
Pandemic. A co-op. It basically, that's the game that kind of brings you into the co-op world. Pandemic, where you're fighting to stop viruses from taking over the world and basically destroying humanity. You're trying to stop it. So that it's a cool co-op game.
Well, I'm happy that you did include a game for the co-op.
Yes.
Because there are a lot of people who like to play cooperative games.
Yes.
I'm just not one of them.
No, you're not.
I don't have a cooperative game on my list. I did do teams though.
Yes, you did teams.
But you got a co-op.
But I wanted to show that families might like co-ops.
Like that.
And they might want to play together.
I totally agree.
There's Pandemic.
That's a good choice.
And you can find that at anywhere. Walmart, Target, everywhere.
That's a good
You can find that everywhere. So that's a cool thing. That's a cool thing.
So my next one.
Yes.
It's one of my old tried and true. It's been with me a long time, and that is Splendor.
Splendor
by Space Cowboy.
Yes, Splendor.
Games are Asmodee games.
Yes.
It's 2 to 4 players. It's card drafting. And what I love about Splendor, I love the poker weight chips that they have, which are the gems. And it's not a hard game. You're just fulfilling your mission to get all these different cards. You've got to get your gems to build the requirements for the cards. And then you've got your, what are they called? I forget what they're called. They come to visit you.
Oh, it's the... like the VIPs.
Yeah,
just say VIPs.
Yeah, the nobles. The nobles come to visit you.
Yeah, the VIPs.
And you want to get some nobles.
The big wigs come check you out.
You want to get nobles and you want to get points. And it's kind of a racing element because you need to be the first one to get to 17 points? 15?
I think it's 14.
14 points?
14.
If it's 14.
We might be wrong, family.
Well, anyway, you got to be the first one to get to the required.
I think it's 14. I think it's 14.
The first one to get to the required number of points to win the game.
Okay.
And for me, when I play Splendor, sometimes time. It's always that one person in front of you who beats you, and you just needed one more chance.
That's you. That's you a lot.
I know. It's like, I needed one more chance. And I would have won.
And that's me too. Sometimes, like I had everything lined up,
just
and then you stopped it. You stopped the game.
And somebody in front of you gets there ahead of time. But Splendor is a lot of fun. It's an easy game to teach. I like to teach this game to people.
Yes,
it is really good. So if you're new to the hobby, this is accessible. You can get it almost anywhere. Like the big box stores. You can get it online. So this is something that, especially if you're familiar with card games, Splendor is a good card game.
Yes.
And so I always tell Mik, this is a game that I like to introduce to African Americans who are new to the hobby because it's got things that we're used to. We love to play cards. And not that we play poker, but it has these poker weight chips, so we're used to dominoes and checkers and stuff. So this kind of fits in that whole genre. It's true. And it's a great game to introduce.
That's a good one. That's a good pick. Now, you want mine?
Your number 4.
My number 4.
Yes.
Now, you can find this everywhere. And it's almost to the point where it's almost mass market, too.
Okay,
along with Catan, it's almost mass market.
Okay.
That's Ticket to Ride from Days of Wonder.
Really?
Ticket to Ride.
Okay.
I mean, that's a great gateway.
It is. It's a great game.
It teaches you how to do set collection. It's not hard rules. And then you got little small Ticket to Rides that you can get at Walmart. Yeah. And also I think at Target and places.
The little small box.
Little small boxes. So
anything from the Ticket to Ride franchise? No, not everything.
North American
map.
Basically, you might can find some Europe. No, you can't. I think it's just the North American map. I think that's the one you can find, the original that you can find almost everywhere. Yeah. And I think that's a good one to have. Yeah. And I've also seen, I think they have the little kid version of First Journey. I think that's out there too that you can find. So Ticket to Ride.
That's your number 4.
That's my number 4. You can find it, and that's a great family gateway game. And we love it. We love it. Love it. Yeah.
Well, my final game on my list, my number 5, is Ticket to Ride.
We got a crossover, y'all, crossover. We had a crossover last time.
You knew I was gonna pick Ticket to Ride.
No, I didn't. No, I did not.
And that's why you put it on your list before mine.
I thought you were gonna do Catan.
No, I didn't, because we always say Catan.
Yeah,
I want to try something different. Yeah, Catan is an option.
And then you can always find Catan everywhere. It's basically mass market now. You can find it everywhere. Yeah.
It's been around 20 years. So but Ticket to Ride, everything you said. The North American map is really great to have. The Pennsylvania map is great.
But that's not.
That may be a little more advanced. But the small box. So if you're a new gamer to the hobby, you want something that's not too time consuming, I would go with the small box. I would do Ticket to Ride New York, or even Ticket to Ride London. Yes. I may avoid Amsterdam.
Right at the beginning, right at the
little wagons, but Ticket to Ride New York and Ticket to Ride London, those are good options.
And you can find them at those big box stores.
You can find those at the big box online. You can find them. So if you don't have a game store in your area, you can find these games. And
just the Ticket Ride North American map. I mean, it's great.
That's the original.
That's the original. It's great. I love it. I love it.
And so what's your last one?
My last one.
Yes.
That was your last one, wasn't it?
That was my last one. That was your last one. Number 5.
My last one, I go back to the Target exclusives again. Okay. I do, because Target is kicking it. It's kicking live. It's kicking live. So that's Trails.
Oh yeah.
Trails from Keymaster Games.
Keymaster.
That basically helps you with set collection and traveling with beautiful art. Little art. Yeah. It's the smaller brother of the great, beautiful game Parks that they have. Yeah. And I think you can find Parks some places too. You can find
Parks at Target as well, but we like Trails.
I think you find Parks at Walmart, I think. I think.
Well, I know we can find it at Target because we saw it on the shelf
at Target.
But
and
I'm not sure about Walmart. I can't say with that one, but I know we saw it on the shelf at Target.
And maybe I'm a little bit, kind of swayed to Target because they are doing a good job having those games right there on the shelf for folk. You and I already have that Target Walmart issue. Yes, we do.
He loves Target.
I
love Walmart.
You like Walmart.
So
and you call Target Target. Call it Target. I said, no, I like my Target. I like Target.
So that's good. So that's my 5. I know Grant's going to put the list up.
Yes.
That's my 5. And if you guys want to vote on which list you think is best, we'd love to hear from you.
Can I win one, people? Come on, family.
Don't be trying to entice. Don't beg for a win.
Am I doing something?
Your list has to win on its own merit.
I think it can. I think it can. No, see, you doing that. No. But family, let us know what you feel, and tell us about the games. You know, you think accessible games out there for non-gamers you like. So let us know. What do you keep doing?
I'm sorry.
What are you keep doing?
I'm just sitting here.
My Lord. Now, Starla, what about our merch?
Well, let me tell you, we've got some beautiful t-shirts.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Our latest one is from Katia Hawatsu.
Yes,
and
yes.
It is our OFPG logo made out of all these gorgeous yellow meeples.
Yeah, it's a mosaic, a little board game pieces mosaic.
And if you haven't seen it, you need to check it out. I know Grant's going to show it online, but if you want an OFPG shirt, try that one designed by Katia. It's a beautiful one. And then, of course, we still have the Beth Sobel shirts.
Yes.
We've got
the
our
Queen.
original shirts.
Yes.
We've got Humanity as a Co-op.
Yes.
The Dice Ain't Nice.
Yes.
We got a lot of different sayings for board games. So
come
check
on,
us out.
family, go get some shirts.
And that's pretty much it for this episode.
Yes. So, Starla, where can they find OFPG in this crazy world with all this crazy stuff going on TV too? Where can they find us?
If you're looking for Our Family Plays Games,
where?
You can find us on Facebook.
Yes.
Instagram.
Yes.
Twitter.
Yes.
Right here on YouTube.
Right here.
And if you're in Omaha, Nebraska,
local,
you can find us on Cox Channel 22.
Yep.
Saturdays at 8:30 p.m. And Tuesdays at 4:30 p.m.
All right, family. Hey, talk to us, comment, let us know what's going on. We love talking to you and hear what you got to say. And now, family, always remember, and I mean always remember, we love you.
All right, everybody. See you next time.
Bye-bye.